In the Rajya Sabha tomorrow, Finance Minister Arun Jaitley will make a strong defense of the government's land reforms, denounced by a united opposition and activists as anti-farmer. Under tremendous pressure not just from outside but also from its allies, the BJP-led government is treading cautiously as it sends out nuanced signals on controversial changes it proposes to the land acquisition law. While sources said Prime Minister Narendra Modi is clear that major changes will not be made to one of his key reforms, his senior minister Nitin Gadkari said on Thursday afternoon, "Our PM and our government are ready to consider any suggestions. We will be talking to opposition leaders. Our doors are open to all. We are ready to discuss the consent clause and the social impact assessment," Mr. Gadkari said, referring to the changes the government is seeking to make with its land ordinance. PM Modi met top ministers this morning to discuss how the government should navigate the fierce dissent. The PM reportedly indicated that in the absence of any attempt towards a compromise by the opposition, it is not worth it to call an all-party session to solicit feedback on the land reforms. Even allies like the Shiv Sena Akali Dal and Ram Vilas Paswan's Lok Janshakti party say that they find it difficult to support the BJP on this, warning that it risks being branded anti-farmer. The government reportedly hopes to use the time afforded by a few busy days in Parliament on account of the rail and union budgets to negotiate with farmer unions and attempt to win their support. The ordinance is a temporary order and will lapse if both houses of Parliament do not ratify it this budget session. The BJP enjoys a massive majority in the Lok Sabha or lower house, but it is in a minority in the Rajya Sabha or upper house and needs the support of the opposition to pass bills there. The Modi government had in December used an ordinance or executive order to exempt projects in defense, rural electrification, rural housing and industrial corridors from provisions of a law enacted by the previous Congress government that mandated the consent of 80% of affected landowners for any deal. The ordinance also ends the need for companies to conduct a social impact study of such projects, which would involve public hearings and, industry executives fear, drag on for years. Please subscribe the video.